Hey everybody, this is Craig from 9V Games, and today I'm doing just like a initial, first impressions of Sleeping Dogs. Now, I know a lot of my videos I use a lot of vulgar language and I swear a lot. I do all of it. That's the same thing. Anyways, I do a lot of things that are adult oriented. The way I'm going to describe this game is going to be adult oriented, so I'll just get it done off my chest right off the bat. Are your kids gone? Okay. People asked me to describe the game at work today, and this is how I described it. Let's say that Arkham Asylum and Assassin's Creed are running a train on Grand Theft Auto, and that's Sleeping Dogs in the gameplay sense. And they say, well, what about the story? Is the story good? The voice acting good? And I said, the voice acting is excellent. It's actually famous people who are very talented. And I said, the story... it's kind of like John Woo was getting a blowjob from Martin Scorsese, and he shot a Jet Li down his throat. So if you get that analogy, then you can understand what it's about. No, the game, I'll break it down and I'll show you after, but the game has gameplay elements of, obviously, Grand Theft Auto. It has gameplay elements of, I said Arkham Asylum because the combat system is identical. It's actually way more grapple-based in this one because the environments, and you can use the environment. Like one pretty cool one was I was fighting dudes on a rooftop, and I grabbed a dude and I brought him over to the industrial fan and I shoved his face in it and it just kept choo 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 choo. It was awesome. You can throw them into electrical conduits, all that stuff. But it's a lot of counter-based things. Like they'll start to glow red, like in Batman they flash blue. In this one, they start turning red when they're about to strike you, and you can counter when you're in the middle of another combo. And then you can always end with like a roundhouse or like some kind of crazy kick. And the Assassin's Creed part I was talking about was like when you're chasing somebody or when you're running away. In Assassin's Creed, when you're running towards a building, it'll take you like the nearest point to climb. And Sleeping Dogs, you can run, you can like jump up to a fence or jump on top of a dumpster and then jump onto a roof that way. Basically the same way, except when you're running towards a building, you'll press like the A button when you're sprinting and you'll jump up or hoist yourself up. And then if you press A again, you'll hoist yourself up on the next thing. And you can do that, and you can climb certain structures as long as they're not like a superhuman distance away. So that part is really cool. I like that, and that adds a whole new dimension on this. And it kind of voids a lot of the reviews that say, like, oh, and a lot of them don't come out and say it, and I noticed Game Informers didn't say it. If they're talking about open world or games, you know what they're talking about. You know they're talking about Grand Theft Auto, and it's not fair to put this in comparison to Grand Theft Auto, and not because this is bad. It actually isn't fair to Grand Theft Auto to compare this to Grand Theft Auto, because from what I played so far, this pulls me in a lot more. I played a few hours. This pulls me in a lot more, and I feel like the fighting system, while flawed, is still a lot better than anything that Grand Theft Auto has ever had. And plus, that whole added element of chase scenes, it just blows my mind. I love it. The driving's tight, everything, controls are great. Okay, now that I got that out of the way. For those of you who don't know, yeah, Square Enix. Square Enix made this game, kind of. So I'll just give you a little back history, just so you don't know. United Front Games. This game was actually originally made by Activision, and it was actually an original IP called Black Lotus, which was starting to be made in 2008, and then they ended up calling it True Crime Hong Kong in 2009 when they started to show it off. They added the True Crime because they thought that it would help it sell. Now, this was a big budget game from Activision, and you know how their big budget games are, Call of Duty. So it'll give you a feel of like the scale of this game, because a bulk of it was made with Activision, and then somebody's mowing my lawn. The hell is that? The bulk of it was made with Activision, and then it was bought by Square because Activision got cold feet and said, you know what, this game's not going to sell a large amount. You know how they love their money. And Square Enix picked it up, and they started finishing work on here. And there's little elements in here that you know came from Square, which I thought was great. There's like a quasi-leveling system, but we'll get into that too after. But yeah, Square bought it. Square bought it up, and I remember they did a press conference, and the head of Square, the division that handled this, said that Activision was foolish for letting this game go, and I agree with them wholeheartedly. Activision was very foolish in getting rid of this, especially since they invested so much money into it. Hey, You turn up. No. This is the worst remote. I love this TV. But this is the worst remote of all time. I think every single video I struggle with the goddamn remote. Oh, that's another one. If you grab an enemy by the head and you start sprinting with them, you'll just start roaring towards the wall and you'll just pound their face into it. It really is about the environments. That's like the first achievement I got was 5 different environmental damage things in one fight. It's pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoy the game. Oh, here's one. Yes, I am wearing the Just Cause suit and I'm carrying a knife. It's also an unlock. So obviously, if you play True Crime, you know what this is. It feels like a True Crime game. It is True Crime 3. Square Enix could not afford to secure the True Crime name for this game. That's why it's called Sleeping Dogs, by the way. It's a fun fact. But yeah. Alright, so, you know, you have your garage standard. Now, for this type of game, I don't care about graphics. I don't care about graphics in any type of game. Unless they rely on graphics to help convey a message. In this game, I think they're decent. Game Informer, I know what when they say polish, I know they're talking about graphics. Shut the fuck up about graphics. The game looks fine. There's nothing wrong with the way the game looks. Oh shit. You won't help me because I have a knife. Alright, fine. I'll take this scooter. We'll go. Oop. Jesus, I can't see. I'm way too close. So, story is that you're in Hong Kong, you came back, you're in a very gang-infested, or triad gang-infested area, and you are an undercover cop. This little story sequence. You're an undercover cop. Basically what you can do is you can pick one side or the other to do missions for, but you will inevitably do all of them.
My man Wayne, you've done good. You restored order to the night run.
Well, you took a chance on me, Winston. Wanted to make sure it paid off.
You got the right attitude. It's gonna pay off for you. We'll see. You know anything about the minibus racket?
Same as everyone. If you want to drive a good route, pay the toll.
That's right. You know the pickup on Marlboro Drive? The most profitable route in the whole fucking city. From now on, it's yours.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Winston.
Dog eyes. Right now it's his fault. But you know how to deal with it, huh?
It'll be my fucking pleasure.
I gotta take this. Take a few of the guys with you to back you up.
Let's go.
Jesus, what is this? Prime time to get online. Alright, so I'll go to this destination and there'll be a fight and I can show you the fighting mechanics.
We're going on offense. Taking over Marlboro Drive. One man per stop. Anybody gives you shit, fuck them up. Smack them around, no killing.
What, afraid of little blood?
Dog Eyes is Sun On Yi. We're taking the route, not declaring war.
Get ass is fine by me.
Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I'll take this one.
Good job.
Yeah, kick his ass. Who are you? Get out of here.
Apparently I have to leave him.
How come we're going after Dog Eyes? Shouldn't we be fighting 18K? Dog Guy came after us? This is payback. Plain and simple. What if Dog Eyes complains to Big Smile Lee?
Oh, shit.
What if he sends Mr. Tall after us? Look, dude. Dog Eyes might work for Lee, but Winston answers directly to Uncle Paul. Nobody going to fuck with the champ. Hey, you haven't paid.
There we go. See, here's the fight.
This is our stop now.
It's pretty much the same button layout as Batman 2, by the way. See? Very simple. I mean, I played it for a little while. The first time I played it, I got my ass kicked.
I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have another guy with us a while back. He was good with his fists, too. Came out of nowhere. Good story. Didn't talk much. You remind me of him. A lot. Turned out he was a cop. That's why he couldn't kill anyone, see? So now we know how to spot a rat.
You talking? You know that?
You know what they do to traitors, right? When Tong is done with them, he buries them alive. 6 feet under. Nobody coming for you.
I'm doing so horrible right now.
Fuck you, Conroy.
I still think about that poor fucker sometimes.
Let's go.
No, you stay here. I'll do it. Watch how a real man does it.
Son of a bitch.
Wait! You better get them!
Driver harassment. Alright.
Hey, you. You want this route, you better pay for it.
Such a horrible driver. Dude! Well, that's quite embarrassing. That's a nice drift. Get the fuck over there. This pisses me off.
Belongs to Winston now.
Dude, what is going on? I can't drive worth shit. It's I'm telling you, I'm sorry, this is not the driving mechanics, it's all me. Alright, give up, I'm sorry. You get the basic gist of the game. But yeah, the game missions, the first mission didn't play out like that. This is the second mission for the Triad. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot this. You do get to upgrade your character. Cop upgrades, you get more like, I guess the equivalent would be passive skills. You know, you get your disarms, slow motion follow-ups, your recoil compensator, increased focus, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do any of the cop shit yet. Your Triad upgrades are more of your roughhousing, your roughneck, thug, you know, type shit right here. Martial arts, that's what you could really say it is. Right now I got like a strike damage bonus. You get your melee training. This is for statues, what I haven't done yet. Face advantages, I don't have yet, but FaceTime is when you're fucking some group of people up so bad that everyone in the immediate area gets instantly afraid of you, and you usually get perks from vendors and stuff. And then obviously you get your health upgrades. But I only found one shrine. But yeah, man, I think the game is great. I have a feeling that the story is going to be short, and it's going to be much like a regular true crime, that when the story's over, it's over, because there's actually not a lot of freedom in it. Is the game worth $60? Hell yeah. I actually feel it's easier for me to get into and stay on focus to actually beating the game, as opposed to Grand Theft Auto, where I go apeshit for 20 hours and then I don't want to actually play the game anymore. So, it's up to you. I know, that's poor gameplay. I'm sorry. I don't have very much time. Thanks for watching.